Was neutralized. The man was not happy. He proceeded to run at Martin. The chase began around the shop. Martin continued to circle the store, repeating the words, "I just want to be friends." But the man wasn't having it. Martin got fed up and ran out of the store. Then he thought he'd try something. Taking a can of baked beans from his satchel, he gave it a good throw at the man's head. Donk! Hit him right in the forehead, sending him to the ground. Martin walked off. Sometimes you gotta pay in life. Martin exclaimed, I don't know why I put that bit, but it makes sense. Emphasis on words. Walking down the hill which led into town, Martin reflected on the situation. I wonder how Go-Bags and Ron Diggin are getting on in Mars. People from Mars, I think you'll know them. Everyone does. I hope they are okay. It was only a small argument. I mean, I'm not perfect. I always try and put the space rubbish out. I'm not completely useless. Oh, maybe this is the exciting bit. It gets more fun. It's pain. Pistachio nuts, so good. They will come around. And I'm not an ugly alien. My tentacles might be a little stringy, but my reciprocals seem to be working in order. Coal, woman, aliens, I don't know. As he continued his strange journey, people in cars started to beat their horns. 2 cars crashed into each other, and about halfway down the hill, the driver's getting out and running away. Go back to where you come from, shouted one motorist. Another said, have you brought back Elvis? And someone else said, got any drugs, please? Drugs are bad. Everyone knows that. Anyway, walking past the house where some people were doing some outside work, he smiled and waved. The builders waved back and said, nice day for a walk. The wife fell down a hole in surprise. Turning the corner down above town, he started to feel a bit self-conscious. Do I really have stringy tentacles, he thought to himself? And should I be watching more Love Island on television? Now, for me, like, Love Island, yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. Like, it's okay, but it's like, I prefer to watch MASH. Like, MASH is my favourite. And like MASH is so, I don't know, there was one episode where, I don't know if anyone's seen this. Has anyone seen this one? I haven't said it yet, so don't get too excited.
Rory,
it's the one where...
can you step forward a foot, because the camera can't quite get you.
Camera.
There we go, very good, very good.
Or you could just move the camera.
I've got it on a pivot.
Anyway, the one I was thinking of was it kind of did it for me. Like, I've been watching MASH for years, and for me, like...
I bet you have.
What do you mean by that? Let's see.
We've been going over 10 minutes, just...
That's fine. I'm like a Duracell bunny. I go for more than 10 minutes, maybe 11 minutes. But the episode I found really powerful was, like, basically they'd set up a camp outside of the main camp, and there was this Korean guy that came over quite often in his plane, and he was trying to bomb them, but he couldn't fly straight, and they had to put a giant red X on the ground. So when he dropped his one bomb, which was every day he dropped a bomb, and basically he had to try and get that bomb in that X, but he never could. He never really could. It just kind of landed anywhere. One day though, quite funny this, the colonel had parked his car somewhere near the, I don't know, kebab restaurant or whatever it was in Korea, which they might have, but they might not, but they did probably. And anyway, the bomb landed on the colonel's car and exploded the car. which was really funny. And everyone laughed in my room, which was only me actually watching it. But yeah, that was really funny. But like, you can just imagine, like, you know, like just the terribleness of war, the silliness of war, you know, like people.
What about Love Island?
Oh, yeah, Love Island. Yeah. Well, Love Island is like, you know, it's very similar to MASH in many ways. Like, it's on the same time as MASH on yeah, and for me, like, Love Island's good, but it doesn't really. What's that? Hello.
MASH is better.
Yeah, MASH is much better. They made like what? This guy's just joking. Everything I'm saying. I don't want to finish this.
What happened to Martin?
Martin became a Jehovah's Witness. I don't know what he did. I mean, I can carry on with the story. I don't mind, but you're all laughing, so skip the. Right, here we go. Right, excuse my French. Turning right. There we go. Good. Lady over there. Obviously, she's just realised what life's all about. Laughing her head off. There we go. Right. Turning the corner down above town, he started to feel a bit self-conscious. Do I really have stringy tentacles, he thought to himself, and should I be watching more Love Island on television? Just done that bit, haven't I? Jesus Christ. The top of Glastonbury High Street is reasonably normal in some respects. The middle gets weirder and the bottom is beyond classification. Anyway, Martin wasn't afraid and he continued walking. Cool, I hope I don't meet Sigourney Weaver. I know she shoots aliens. I know she sometimes comes to Glastonbury for a holiday. I might meet Jeff Goldblum. But then he is everyone's favourite. Maybe that. Walking past a musician, he looked at Martin, gave him a knowing smile. He was playing Hotel California by the Eagles, but switched to Space Oddity by David Bowie when he saw him. Martin told him he had all the albums except Scary Monsters. This is unlikely though, as they don't have record shops on Mars. Just Radio 6, which is a little bit wacky anyway. Okay, so here we are. Glastonbury, Martin thought to himself. He knew that the... Hold on, come on. Okay, so here we are, Glastonbury, Martin thought to himself. He knew that the place was well publicised as being a bit different. Well, cool, they are going to get a surprise. Or not maybe. Martin entered the Whole Food shop on the right side of the street. The shop is bound to have some more of those beans. I ate most of them on the way down the hill, where there's no law against it. One of the customer assistants looked at Martin. She was holding some bean burgers. She dropped them all on the floor in surprise, kneeled down on the floor and said, "They are finally here! We are saved! Now take me away from this place now, please." Martin giggled to himself and replied with, "I'm only on holiday, keep your knickers on." Martin continued to wander through the shop. One person came up to him and asked him if he would like to try Reiki. Another came up and inquired how Shadow has changed. He was wearing blue last week. Martin replied with, "It's the face cream, that's why I look different." They laughed then. Not being rude, he thought he would try it. Hold on, Mum. Thank you.
Fuck you, man, fuck you.
Fuck the alligators. Martin continued to wander through the shop. One person came up to him and asked him if he would like to try Reiki. And that, I've done that bit. Not being rude, he thought he would try a vegetable pie. He tore the wrapper off and then consumed the lot in one bite. different, he said to himself. A customer assistant came up to him and told him he needs to eat more seaweed. Martin didn't know what seaweed was, but was enjoying the pie. Okay, so Martin's learning a lot about the planet Earth. He's having a very nice holiday. He's a little worried that he has come to the wrong place, but that's just because he hasn't lived in Glastonbury long enough to appreciate it fully. He says to himself, I love all this free food, but I really need to find a wife. I find Earth women very attractive, a little strange, but still nice. Martin continued to walk around. One woman said, You've definitely found Krishna. I'll vote for you at the next election. Another random woman said, You don't look the same on Men in Black, too. Martin was slightly offended by that comment. He tried hard to look good on that particular film. Come, try the veggie sausages. Come, try the veggie sausages. A voice inside his head said to him. I would, but I'm pretty full up now. Could I take on a hairy mammoth and win in a fight? All the energy I have. By the way, what is a hairy mammoth? Martin left the shop. The cashier said, Tell Karen I send my love. Martin replied with, No problem. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I mean, I've got subjects galore. Well, I don't know. Shall I tell you a little bit about myself? Well, my name's Rory, and I am a Visigoth.
Oh, whoa, what's one of them?
It's
Visigoth?
I work at the market in Street on a Tuesday.
Right, you did just say Visigoth.
Visigoth, yeah.
Visigoth.
Visigoth.
Okay.
No, not. Oh, I get it. Right, with a Viz thing. That's pretty cool. Like, do we have a Viz thing? You know the magazine Viz, right?
That's not where I was going with that.
All right, a Visigoth. I don't really know.
Like
what
a goth that wants to be seen.
Yeah.
Like a high vis, but also black makeup kind of thing.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. No, I'm. I've no idea what you're on about.
Explain what a Visigoth is.
Yeah, what's a Visigoth?
There you go. More people involved.
Well, for me, it's just like someone that's, like become a goth, but maybe can't spell it right. That's but and I read it in Asterix. Asterix, I believe I got it from the.
What did it mean in Asterix?
It meant that they were going to, I think it was Algeria, to find some donuts. That was the whole idea of the story. Anyway, enough about Asterix. Yeah, all right, yeah, I'll bugger off. Right. Cheers, bye.
Smile for the camera.
Oh, it's a long
Put your hands together for Rory for a minute.